Well, that was fun. No, it's never fun to eat crow, but sometimes you have to do it. Hi everybody, welcome to the channel. This is 51 Drones and my name is Russ. So 4 months ago, I made my very first video review of the DJI Osmo Pocket. Now when I first got it, I was very excited to try out all of its revolutionary design and the concept of everything about it. And so I used it for 7 days straight and I played with everything as much as I could. And the end result was, I didn't really like it. There was just so many things that kept adding up that caused me to not recommend it. Now, over the past 3 months, a lot has changed. And today, I'm ready to admit that maybe I didn't give it enough of a chance. So about a month after I made that first video, a firmware update added some exciting features, and the most important of those being the ability to adjust the Pro settings without needing to have your phone attached. Now that was probably my biggest complaint at first, because the appeal of the Pocket for me was not having to use my phone and a bunch of accessories to be able to use it. And then also that update added the decentralized color and improved the autofocus. So after that update, I started carrying the Pocket with me everywhere I went. I kept it in my vehicle and I used it often, just trying out different things. So today I want to tell you the 5 biggest reasons that my first video about the Osmo Pocket was I'll get to those in just a minute. So first of all, in an effort to get a majority opinion of the Osmo Pocket, I ran some objective test videos and I asked you, my subscribers, to answer some polls. And the 4 things that I tested were lighting performance, stabilization, audio quality, and battery life. I had a great response and I was pretty surprised at some of the results. So you'll see here that for lighting performance, 60% of you said it was acceptable, 37% said it was awesome, and just over 2% thought it was unacceptable. Now for stabilization, 68% of you said it was acceptable, 21% said it was awesome, and 10% said it was unacceptable. When you look at audio quality here, now this one surprised me very much, but 68% of you said it was acceptable, and 27% said it was great, and only 3% thought it was unacceptable. I thought that number would be a lot higher. And then finally for battery life, 75% said it was acceptable, and 25% said it was great. Not a single person thought that the battery life was awful. So after seeing those results, it really made me think that my initial assessment on the Osmo Pocket was wrong. I'll get it. And that's when I decided to really dig into the Osmo Pocket and focus on the good things rather than dwell on its shortcomings. So now, after heavy use of the Osmo Pocket for 2 solid months, I can tell you the 5 main reasons I think it really is a worthy investment. Number 1, its convenient size. You can carry it everywhere. I do keep it in my vehicle at all times now. I take it to sporting events, I use it in family outings. I use it as a second angle camera and even just out doing daily things like shopping. You can have stabilized video at any time, anywhere. It's so convenient. Now the second reason, or reasons I guess, is time-lapse and hyperlapse. The trend of these things is so hot right now and everyone loves to see them and continues to be impressed by them. They have basically become an art form that people strive to perfect. I don't know why, but people are so excited when they see time passing so quickly. The Osmo Pocket puts you a step ahead of those with a DSLR or a mirrorless system, simply because of the portability and the easy way to capture those. Going for a walk, whip out the Pocket and record a quick 1-minute hyperlapse with a focal point and you're good to go. Got some puffy clouds flying by above you, set up a motion time lapse, set it on the bumper of your vehicle and hit record. It's so easy to get high quality clips that convey motion and the passing of time. Third, 4K at 60. Now this is something that I actually loved from the very beginning, and I still do today. And the reason I love it mostly is because it's perfect for slow motion. Honestly, I do think the slow motion on the Pocket still has a long way to go. It still doesn't look very good. No matter what settings I use or where I record or what I'm recording, the footage still looks pretty bad. Plus, it has that terrible crop. But 4K at 60 and then slow it down in post-production and use optical flow, man, now that is some smooth, high-quality slow-mo. The 4th reason that I think the Osmo Pocket is worth it now is because of the firmware updates. Sometimes I forget that when a product is released, that's not the final version of the product. Companies like DJI are always improving their products by listening to customers and making changes to the software. And so with the recent updates, the Osmo Pocket definitely meets my expectations more, and it will continue to improve with future updates. And the final reason that I am now recommending the Osmo Pocket is because of the overall video quality. When you're using this very small camera outside in the daylight and you are using 4K, it is awesome. Whenever I share some footage I got with the Pocket, I always get comments like, "You must have a really nice camera to get video like that." Now, one thing that I do need to mention, I do cheat a little bit, and I guess I shouldn't say cheat, but to get that footage, I always use ND filters when I'm recording with the Osmo Pocket outside. In particular, ND polarizer filters. These make all the difference because they not only allow me to slow down my shutter speed and get that cinematic footage, but they also remove sun glare on shiny objects, and most importantly, they always make my colors pop, especially in the blues and the greens. Now, I've been using these filters from FIRMWARE gear, and they do an awesome job. FIRMWARE makes good stuff, so if you want to check these out, I do have a link in the description. So that is the 5 reasons that I do recommend the Osmo Pocket now, and I really didn't give it a chance at the beginning, and when I made that first video, I can say, honestly, that a lot of the stuff that I said in there was wrong. I got it. I was wrong when I said some of the things because I was not patient enough. I was not waiting for firmware updates. The firmware updates really improved the quality of the Osmo Pocket. And so using it for 7 days right when I got it probably wasn't very fair to it. And so my promise from now on, when I get a product and I review it for you, I'm gonna make sure that I use it to its full capacity, and I'm gonna use it for longer than 7 days before I make a final judgment. Because I think it's fair to all of you, because if you're judging your purchase based on my recommendation, I wanna make sure that I'm giving you the full picture. So I hope you'll forgive me for jumping the gun on the Osmo Pocket, but I do like it and I do use it quite often now. It really is nice to have a camera with you everywhere that you go. I really do think DJI has it going on with their stabilized gimbals and all the products that they have coming out. I know that there's something coming out here pretty soon. You know, there's rumors, the rumor mill going around at the end of April, the beginning of May, they're going to announce another product. I don't know what it's going to be, but I can guarantee you that they've done their research and their development, and it's going to be a great product. If I gave you guys anything of value today, please click on that thumbs up button and let me know. If you're not subscribed and you enjoy the content, go ahead and click on subscribe and the notification bell. I want to thank you all for watching today, and we'll see you in the next one.